Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. It's Swansea City against Hull City. Let's head to the Liberty Stadium, the home of Swansea City. Absolutely perfect conditions for playing and for watching football with clear blue skies overhead. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you. Very fit side we're watching here. Do you think training has advanced sports science since your day?
Well, it has. I mean, I remember when Arsene Wenger arrived at the club a year after I left Arsenal, and the old back four, my old teammates would talk about the different methods that he used, and he prolonged their careers, and I think definitely players are fitter now.
This is Swansea City's team for you today. Lucas Fabianski plays in goal. Kyle Norton starts with Neil Taylor as the full-backs. Ki Sung-young starts with Jack Cork in the centre of the pitch. Wayne Routledge plays up with Bafatimbi Gomez. We've got the Hull City team here for you. Hull staying up and getting into Europe as well via that FA Cup route. Even though they didn't win the final, but it's just extraordinary for a club that's not really hit the high spots.
No, and now of course it will be a test for Steve Bruce and his players, because you do need a big squad and it can be draining on you, and sometimes it can have a debilitating effect on your league form, so he's just got to try and guard against that.
Craig Pawson, the ref today. Set rolling as we kick off. Into the face of the opposition. Jake Livermore. Brady. Doyle. Taylor. Sung-young Ki. He's got support here. Jack Cork. He's controlling the play here. His teammates just borrow the ball for a few moments and then give it back to the main man. Jack Cork. Here's the cross. That's loose play, really, to squander possession. Gaston Ramirez. Now they can go forward, having won the ball. Taylor. Gomez. Kyle Norton, here's a chance to attack. In with a chance. Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. It is a corner, and they're going to have to defend it. The shot. He's missed it. Sung-young Ki. Swansea, survival in the end, but not by much. It's about staying up, and they did do that in the end.
Yeah, it did look a bit sticky for a time, but they've got some good players. down there, and if they can add to that stable, you would imagine it won't be quite so close in terms of avoiding relegation this coming season.
That's gone back to him. He could lay it off to the supporting player, Sung-Young-Ki. The defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. Gylfi Sigurdsson. It's a challenge for Hull City. No one's disputing that. But if they work hard at their game, they've got every chance of getting the result that they want. Here's Taylor. Sung-Young-Ki. Kyle Norton. Afatimbe Gomis. They've linked up well. And in the end, the move did break down. The defenders came out on top. Afatimbe Gomis. And now he's looking for some support. Corner kick given. What a save, Alan.
Oh, he's positioned perfectly there, the keeper.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Jonjo Shelvey. Here's Taylor. It's another attack with plenty of support for him. And that's a throw. Kyle Norton. Mundoya. Such energy, such athleticism to keep going wherever his team require him to be.
Yeah, what an attitude and what an engine he's got. I mean, he's one in a million.
Kyle Norton. It's going to be a throw here. That's a quick reaction from the thrower. Game on again. Routledge. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Brady. Ramirez. Jack Cork. Routledge. Taylor. Jack Cork. Sung-Young-Ki. He's made a bit of a mess of that. A replay again of that wonderful piece of skill.
Well, his opponent didn't know which way to turn there.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Ramirez. Goes for goal! There's still a chance after the save. And it will be their throw. David Myler. Bruce. Brady. And it's passed back again. Mundoya. Sigurdsson. Jonjo Shelvey. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Kyle Norton. Wayne Routledge. Struck it on the volley. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. Referee has pointed for a corner. A headed effort at goal, and that was a shot at goal following the corner, and it's just away from the target.
Oh, if they keep on doing that, you'd have to fancy them to knock sooner or later.
Bruce. He's looked to change the point of this attack. David Myler. Ramirez. He's controlling the play here. His teammates just borrow the ball for a few moments and then give it back to the main man. Taylor. Here's Taylor. Sung Young Ki. Taylor. Taylor. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Routledge. Sigurdsson! Just mistimed the pass, it seems, because the flat off the line.
Yeah, they feel hard done by. They think that was well onside. When they look at the replays tonight, they'll see that the linesman got it right.
Well, they're in a good position here. Jake Livermore. Crosses in. Sigurdsson. What a chance here, got to be. And a player gets in the way, made a great block. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Ramirez. Throw in here. Sung Young Ki. Pafatimbi Gomes. Wayne Routledge. Ramirez. And that's typical of his day today. The passing has been good. Brady. Ramirez. Aston Ramirez. Now they can use some width. That's a good pass. Brady. Well, he's got support here. And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Routledge. Sigurdsson. That's super feet there for the player.
Those feet move so quickly.
Brady. Gaston Ramirez. Jake Livermore. Sigurdsson. Routledge. John Joe Shelby. Here's Taylor. Gomez! And it's a brave header. And it's got him the goal that he was looking for.
It was a powerful one as well. He couldn't complain on that score, but direction-wise, inches away.
Aston Ramirez. Jake Livermore. Brady. David Myler. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Abel Hernandez. Tries his luck. And that flag is up. It has gone out off the player. Hull City have a corner. However the game changes, there's always place for headed clearances like that. Great chance, got to be. They're taking up their positions now to deal with this corner when it comes in. David Myler. And that will be a throw. Undoya. David Myler. Brady. There's the ball in. Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in. Played into the middle. Here's the chance. Good defending from the side there that were determined not to concede a goal and put the attacker off. That's a poor effort.
Yeah, I think he had one eye on the defenders and the other on the ball, and that's the mistake he made.
Kyle Norton. On to the attack now. Return pass. He went in well. Throw in now. And the block there, stopping a goal, I think. In with a chance. David Myler. Brady. Undoya. And that tackle has got him the ball. Kafatimbi Gomez. Gylfi Sigurdsson. It's looking good, this move. Here's Taylor. Jack Cork. Sung-Young Ki. Sigurdsson. Some options now for the pass. Got to be. And it's in the net for the goal. No sooner has the referee given the goal, he's going to blow for half-time. They've scored just before the whistle.
Yeah, that's changed the manager's team talk, both managers.
Let's have another peek at that goal. The first goal of the game, it's 1-0. David Myler. Jake Liverpool. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. John Joe Shelby. Routledge. Sigurdsson, and he's dispossessed. Undoye. David Myler. That's a good chance now to cross. And it will go into the middle now. Fabulous clearance. A very crisp challenge there. David Myler. Routledge. Sung-Young-Ki. Fernandez. Kyle Norton. Taylor. Sigurdsson. Timbe Gomes. What a chance here. Got to be. Super goal.
Just feathered that into the right-hand side. That is a wonderful take.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. Exciting before half-time, the atmosphere still good around the ground because they've seen their favourites, the home support, get a 2-goal lead at the break.
Yeah, they've done well going forward, Martin. Certainly the strikers have, but defensively they've offered one or two moments of encouragement. They need to plug those gaps in the second half.
So we reach half-time with the score 2-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Time now for the second half to start. Brady, supporting player alongside. Foul by the Hull City player. Ashley Williams. Sung Young Ki. Jack Cork, great passing, and the crowd really enjoying it. And there is some backup for him in this position. Sigurdsson. What support is there is through the middle. Brady. Sung Young Ki. Rafatimbi Gomes. Taylor. That'll be a throw. Federico Fernandez. Jack Cork. Whipped out wide. Good ball to stretch the opposition. And the opposition will get a throw here because they've tried to play it into the wide areas and they couldn't find the player that they were trying to pick out. Wayne Routledge. Shelby! And it's hit the post and gone behind. David Myler. Gylfi Sigurdsson. He wants it back from his teammate. And there it is, it's come back. Jack Cork. It's great resilience to ride that tackle and stay on his feet. That's a great clearance. Going to be a throw here. Sung Young Ki. John Joe Shelby. Taylor. Brady. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Here's Taylor. It's a corner for Hull. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Well, it's a really good volley, and from that close in, he thought he'd scored, and I think he should have.
Got his fist to that. And it's a penalty. Is that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
Yeah, it was a forwards tackle in many ways, a poor one.
How about this for attacking football? Rather than sitting on their lead, and maybe drawing the opposition further forward, so not always a good thing to bring on an extra defender. He's brought on an extra striker.
Well, I think he wants to just maintain the momentum, not be negative in any way, and that's admirable.
He's tried. That's a terrific penalty.
You're banking on the keeper moving, and he did, and he finds the top there.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. And up on the scoreboard here, it says 2-1. Gomes. Taylor. John Joe Shelvey. Tackle goes in. And it's a decision made by Craig Pawson. Here it is again. Undoy's goal.
Yeah, he has a little smile. I'm not sure he meant that, to put it down the middle.
Well, they're a goal up, and now they've got a corner here. Really good defensive header. He's coming forward with some danger. Well, here's a chance. It's a corner. They're a goal down. Well, let's see that tackle again.
Oh, the crowd love that, you know.
That's the goalkeeper's ball from the corner. John Joe Shelvey. Good, strong challenge. About to come, a Hull City substitution. Jack Cork. Great passing. And the crowd really enjoying it. Kyle Norton. Jack Cork. Could get his cross in now. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Came in with the challenge. John Joe Shelvey. They've got a chance to go through the middle here because that's where the other players are attacking. And here's the shot. The keeper really stretched and he's made a fine diving save. With this goal advantage, they've now got a corner. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. There's the ball in. Gomes. And it's back to him again. John Joe Shelvey found his teammate well. Got to be. Still a chance after that save. An offside call just at the moment where they thought they were going to be in to score.
Yeah, they feel hard done by. They think that was well onside. When they look at the replays tonight, they'll see that the linesman got it right.
Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they look to hold on to this lead. the way there, and he's deflected the ball out of play. Not very well worked, that throw-in routine. They've lost the ball. Mohamed Diame. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. And the attacker coming away with help on either side. He slid in for the tackle. Bafatimbi Gomis. Grimes. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Mohamed Diame. And now he'll get it back again. Mundoya. Livermore. Shots on here. Well, credit for having a go at goal, but he's nowhere near the goal.
Oh, it's almost if he's trying to play for time, wasting time by kicking it so high into the stand.
The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Here's the chance! Well, it's such a shame for him because he's got into good position so far in this game.
Well, the reaction down there doesn't really reflect the importance of this match, and I think his teammates have got to calm him down.
Joe Shelby. Sigurdsson. Tackle here. Ramirez. Mohamed Diame. Brady. Could be dangerous. He's looking for the cross. Now a throw-in. Brady. And that will be a throw. Could have been very threatening indeed until that interception. Throw in here. Michael Dawson. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Brought some width into this attack. A couple of good runs through the middle to support him here. Good challenge here. That's offside. The referee has stopped the play as soon as the flag went up. Kyle Norton. Grimes. Jack Cork. Joe Shelby. Tackle goes in. Williams. Bafatimbi Gomis. Grimes. Gomes. Stop the cross. He's done well there, defender. Well, it's nip and tuck here, Alan, isn't it? They've got the lead. The fans are backing them to the hilt. The other team are coming right at them.
Well, it'd be a fantastic result, this, you know, because they have played extremely well.
Back to him again. Yes, it's a penalty again.
Well, it was a bit of a rash challenge in the box, and he can have no complaints there.
Is that just a case of mistiming the tackle?
Well, I think so. The referee doesn't need to make a mountain out of this molehill, but it is a foul.
That's a terrific penalty.
He's really hit it with a great deal of power. And when you do that, not many keepers can stop it.
Another angle on it here.
Going on is number 29.
Well, neither side able to really cash in when they do get in front. Another equaliser, and this game is really compelling. Nelson Oliveira. That's gone out for a throw-in. John Joe Shelvey, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Jack Cork, Nelson Oliveira. The defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. Quinn. Stephen Quinn. The goalkeeper's ball, he's kept it, he's not getting away from him. Five more minutes here. Jack Cork. Sigurdsson. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Coped well with that cross. Timby Gomes. Well, that's in the remit now of the referee. Player's not encouraged to put the ball out. It's stopped because the referee says this player needs some treatment. While the injured player has gone off, we're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Abel Hernandez. Stephen Quinn. Doyle. Hernandez. Gone out to the wingman, and now he's looking for some support. Brady. Here's the cross. Closed him down well, the cross doesn't come in, good defending. Cork. Grimes. And he goes for goal. Well blocked. Sigurdsson. Got to be. That is a very good save at a very good time.
Yeah, it was, and should give the team confidence to go on and perhaps snatch this match.
He's been given the ball, really. Didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Grimes. John Joe Shelvey. Sigurdsson. Taylor. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Jack Cork. Another good effort. The team really battling to take the lead. At the moment, it's still all square, and the shots had plenty of conviction, but it had too much height.
It would have been a worldie, that, and he's capable of it, but not today.
Brady. Gomes. Hey, there's the back heel. Grimes. Attacking now. That's the shot. Well, sometimes nerves get the better of players, and maybe, Alan, that was one such case.
Yeah, I think so. It just goes to show everybody's human.
Well, the 90 minutes has been played now, and the referee calls a halt, with the teams definitely still level.